Actually, the Boston Celtics came out with intent, briefly grabbing a 5-point lead that hinted they might control the tempo. But that early advantage quickly faded as the Philadelphia 76ers punched back with relentless energy, turning defense into offense and forcing turnovers that shifted momentum. Within minutes, the tone of the game flipped, the crowd noise changed, and Boston found itself reacting instead of dictating. A dangerous place to be in a playoff battle where every possession feels heavier than the last. What followed was a surge that completely rewrote the script, as Philadelphia didn't just chip away, they exploded, building a massive 23-point lead that stunned Boston and injected belief into every Sixers possession. With crisp ball movement, confident shooting, and aggressive drives to the rim that exposed gaps in the Celtics' defense. Suddenly, it wasn't about a small swing anymore. It was about control, rhythm, and the psychological edge that can decide playoff games long before the final buzzer sounds. And now, with everything tied up, the series heads into its most dramatic chapter, Game 7, where history, pressure, and legacy collide in a single night. Boston enters with a commanding all-time Game 7 record of 27-10, a reflection of decades of composure under pressure, while Philadelphia's 6-12 record tells a different story, one of missed opportunities and hard lessons, making this matchup not just about talent, but about mindset, belief, and the ability to handle the moment when it matters most. The weight of history becomes even heavier when you rewind to 2023, the last time these two teams met in a Game 7, a night that still echoes through this rivalry. Boston didn't just win that game, they dominated it, closing out the series 112-88 and leaving no doubt about who owned the moment, turning what should have been a tense battle into a one-sided showcase of execution, confidence, and championship-level composure. At the center of that unforgettable night was Jason Tatum, who delivered a performance for the ages, scoring 51 points in a Game 7, an NBA record, while controlling every aspect of the game, from shot creation to clutch scoring, rising above double teams and pressure with a calm confidence that defined greatness. A reminder of what superstars are capable of when the spotlight is at its brightest and the stakes couldn't be higher. That performance still lingers, casting a long shadow over this rematch, because moments like that don't fade. They become part of the narrative, part of the fear, and part of the motivation. For Philadelphia, it's a memory they must overcome, while for Boston, it's a blueprint they can lean on, proof that when everything is on the line, they know how to rise and deliver. Now, once again, the stage is set in Boston, where the energy inside TD Garden will be nothing short of electric. Every fan on edge, every possession magnified, and every player aware that there is no tomorrow beyond this game. Game 7 strips everything down to its core. No second chances, no adjustments later, just pure execution, focus, and the will to win. For the Philadelphia 76ers, this is about more than advancing. It's about rewriting their story, breaking free from past disappointments, and proving they can win in the toughest environment against a team that has historically had their number, turning doubt into belief and pressure into fuel. For the Boston Celtics, the mission is just as clear. Protect the legacy, defend home court, and show once again why they are considered one of the most resilient and clutch franchises in NBA history, leaning on experience, composure, and the expectation that when the moment demands greatness, they will answer. Because in the end, this is what Game 7 is all about: pressure, pride, and the pursuit of something bigger than a single win. One team will rise and continue its journey toward the Eastern Conference semifinals, while the other will be left searching for answers. And as the clock winds down, the message becomes simple: make them dance, leave everything on the floor, and close it out like champions when it matters most.